Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name's Catherine and welcome. Today's video is going to be all about my long healthy nail care routine. Now this is for you if you have ever struggled with growing your nails due to either weakness or biting your nails. I had both of these issues and have had these issues for the majority of my life, but my main goal while waiting to see what the hell is going on with the world right now was to grow long nails. I'm like, do you know what? I want those long nails that I see all the girls with looking fancy, but I was not up for buying fake nails all the time because A, lots of plastic, B, £40 a month on nails. I'm just not into it, you know? I'd rather spend it on food. So here we are. Now, I still suck at painting my nails, as you can see, but I'm so happy with how they look. I know they could be way longer, but for me they are just the right length. I've grown them longer throughout the last few months and this is the length that I can actually do things with. It got to the point where I couldn't even do my own buttons up, so I was like, this is getting a bit too much. But hopefully if you are struggling with your nails or you just want to try some new things to boost your nail care routine, then hopefully these tips will help you. So the first thing you're going to need to do for your nail care routine is to set your inspiration. Whose nails do you love? What kind of nails do you love? What shape? What length? Get a clear image in your head and, you know, find a picture on Pinterest and set it as your background on your phone. What I decided to do when I really wanted inspiration was I did actually get fake nails. I told myself that I would get them just the once to see how I could cope with long nails and to really see what they looked like on my hands, to get that motivation and to be like, okay, this is what they could look like if I just get off my ass and look after them and stop biting them. You absolutely don't need to go out of your way to spend that money on fake nails, and like I said, they're not great for the environment. So if you can avoid it, then definitely just set a photo on the background of your phone. But if you do need that visual representation like I did, then go out, treat yourself, and just live with them for 4 weeks and get that image of what you want. Once you've got a solid idea of what you want your nails to look like, you're going to need to buy a nail strengthener. Now there's lots to choose from on the market. There's Sally Hansen, or you can get cheaper ones. I'll put the one I'm using at the moment on the screen so you can see it, but I've just been using this one for the last 6 months. Oh my god, how has this been going on for like over 6 months? 2020, man. Anyway, I've been using this one for about 6 months, and what I like to do is reapply it weekly. Now I think this is key to helping grow nice strong nails because you want to keep refreshing that paint to make sure that you are getting the most out of the strengthener. So the way I've done this is I just incorporate it into my Sunday routine. So when I'm doing a bit of self-care, if I'm watching a movie, anything like that, then I will paint my nails while I do it, and it just adds a really shiny coat to the nails and helps them have this protective barrier to stop them from chipping. I think if you're not interested in coloured nail varnish, then this is absolutely brilliant because you're still getting that nice protective layer but you still get the natural nails. But if you are someone that likes to paint your nails, have no fear, stay tuned until the end where I will show you my special tip for painting your nails coloured. My next tip for growing really nice long healthy nails is a nail file instead of cutting. When you cut the nails, you are promoting more space for them to snap, especially if you are cutting them when they're dry. So I really like to file my nails, mainly because I find that it gets rid of all of the rough edges. Now if you're like me and you were a nail biter, this is a really great way to do it. What I like to do is just file any edges of the nail so they're completely flat. Obviously it depends on what shape nail you want, but for me I really like the oval shape, and I found that it was the best shape to stop me from biting my nails because when you file away that corner and that edge, there's nothing for it to catch on and there's nothing really for you to bite on. So if you do have a really bad nail biting habit, then I would definitely recommend you try the almond shape and kind of file away any edges that are going to make you want to bite them. As for the nail file, I like to go with a glass one because it's a little bit better for the environment. Obviously you go for whatever suits you, but I really enjoy this really pretty glass one. So if you want to get one like that, I will make a link in the description. If you do have really short nails, like you've really overbitten them, obviously you're not going to need to file them straight away, but still get that nail file file ready, because you do want to make sure you're filing any rough parts, especially if the nails are growing back into the skin at the start. It's going to really help you shape them and just promote that nice healthy strong growth. The next part of my nail care routine is actually what I think is one of the most important, and it is to always have a hand moisturizer. Now personally, I really like to use the small charity pot from Lush Cosmetics because it only costs £1. I can put it into my purse and have it with me all the time. I also like it because it's got lots of lovely natural ingredients and doesn't use glycerin. If you wanted to go for an even more natural route, or you wanted to use things that you have in the house, olive oil and sweet almond oil are really great options. Olive oil is really great because it's very strengthening. It's also really good for strengthening the hair, so you can use it as a multi-purpose. You can also cook some pretty good dinners with it. So if you just want to use something that you have in the house, then just dip the tip of your nails in olive oil and massage it into them. It will really help strengthen the nails. Another option is the sweet almond oil. The reason I recommend sweet almond oil is because it's packed full of vitamin E, and you want that vitamin E for strong hair and nails and lovely healthy skin. So there's a couple of options of things you can do. Like I said, you just need to moisturize them into the nails. I put a little bit of whatever I'm using on the tip of my fingers and just massage them into the nails, and I do that pretty much every other day, however often you feel like you need it, just to make sure they're staying nice and hydrated and the new nail is coming in really strong. If you want to, this is a really nice thing to do in between painting them with the nail strengthener. So if you wanted to have a few days off from the nail strengthener, then the moisturizer is a really good option, because you can just kind of moisturize on your off day to make sure that they're staying really nice and strong and hydrated. Now the next part of the nail routine obviously comes to whether or not you are going to choose to paint the nails. Some of you might be experiencing discoloration because of weak nails or because of diet, so some of you may feel the need to paint the nails. If you can avoid painting your nails, then absolutely do, and keep moisturizing using the nail strengthener. And if you really need to, then seek a dietitian to make sure that there's nothing wrong with your diet. But if you really do feel like you need to paint your nails, then I would recommend that you use lighter shades. Colors like pink and blue and black are actually going to color the nails over time, even with a base coat. So if you can, use lighter nail polishes because they are less harmful to the nails. And on top of this, if you are going to be painting them, like I said with the nail strengthener, make sure you're changing them every week. Now I know that it's a lot of effort, and sometimes, you know what, I just can't be bothered either. But if you are painting them, then definitely change them weekly, because it's going to stop you from getting that staining. If you can take a day off in between, then that's going to really help your nail health as well. But like I said, if you do really feel like you need to paint your nails, then try and do some lighter colors to help stop that discoloration while you're growing them out nice and healthy. I only painted them for the purpose of this video. To be honest, while I've been growing them and getting them nice and strong, I haven't felt the need to, because within a couple of months they looked so healthy just from not painting them, and I couldn't believe the difference. And like I said, using those lighter colors really stops them from going that awful yellow color. Now the next big tip that I wanted to share with you, and it's really important to remember this one, and that is that setbacks are okay. Guys, you're not going to get there straight away, especially if you're a nail biter. Like, you are going to have moments where you don't even consciously think of what you're doing and you realize that one of your nails is gone. Especially if it's like an anxiety thing, it's not going to be something that just goes away. So I want you to know and bear in mind that setbacks are okay. I had quite a few occasions where I would find that one of my nails was gone, and I'd be so gutted because the rest of my nails all looked so lovely and perfect, and it was really tempting to just cut the rest off and start again. But I actually for ages was walking around with 2 perfect nails, and then the rest of them really short and looking pretty gross, to be honest. But I kept those long nails to prove that I could do it. This is what they're going to look like, and just to keep that motivation. So just know that it's okay if you mess up. You will get there. If I can do it, you can do it. So just don't give up, because it'll be worth it when you get there and you have these lovely hands that you've always wanted. The final part of my nail care routine that I wanted to share with you today is to eat lots of almonds. Now I know that probably sounds weird at first because it doesn't actually directly affect putting anything on your nails. But almonds are actually packed full of vitamin E, which, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be super good for the strength of your nails, hair, and the condition of your skin. So if you can, try and switch out some of your snacks for almonds. They're a superfood and they're super good for you. They're also really high in protein, so they're going to really help your nails come through lovely and strong. So that concludes my nail care routine. If you are looking to grow your nails or to break that biting habit, I hope that these tips really help you. If you are just looking to switch up your routine a little bit and try something new, then I hope that this helps you in some way. If it did bring you value, then please give it a thumbs up because it helps other people find my channel. I hope that you get the dream nails that you've always wanted, and I hope that you enjoy this lovely bit of self-care as well, because at the end of the day, you're just finding a new way to look after yourself, and that's super important, especially in 2020. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!